Ah, look at that. I think we're streaming. So, oh my gosh, why is that so bright? Terrible. Absolutely terrible. Okay. So yeah, in the effort of wanting to stream more often and do more, I need to update my CV pretty badly today. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to live stream that process over the next hour and a half, roughly, something like that. And yeah, I just think it's a good opportunity to talk about a lot of different things. So doing that, grabbing the link. Sorry, just posting it on the gram so that people know because I want people to know, you know, that I do YouTubes. Okay, share, copy link, updating my CV, updating my CV. Let's do it live on YouTube. Let's do it live on YouTube. Boom, boom, boom. Learn best practices, formatting tips, my background, and what a bio slash research oriented CV looks like. Awesome. Okay. So, now I can focus. I need to update my CV. I'm applying for a job. It's kind of a big job for me. I don't want to say it because I don't want to jinx it, but it would literally be my dream job. So, I am updating my CV. This is my task. So what I have is okay. So I need to add that to important notes and documents. So let's go to CV. This one should be open. Let's mark it as important. So I just updated my CV and put it into, well, I am updating my CV, but I put it into Notion. So I have it right down here. Basically, I'm always looking for the file, and it kind of sucks to look for the file constantly. So I thought, why not put it into Notion instead so that I can have it across all my devices. And at some point, I want to be able to make a live CV, live resume that is always there that you can click on, and it has links to all of my work, links to podcasts, like embedded media as well. So that's why I'm just starting this process by putting it into Notion. Now, of course, I know not everyone is familiar with Notion. That's totally fine. But basically, Notion is a note-taking app. Best way to put it. Let me just make sure I'm adjusting this correctly. Yeah, so Notion is a note-taking app, and the way that it really works is by combining markdown text formatting. So if you're used to LaTeX, it's very, very similar. If you're not used to that, Markdown is just a very, very simple way of writing text, and it's meant so that humans can understand it. So, for example, I just like to showcase this a little bit because I think it helps. Let's export my current CV as a Markdown file. I'll just put it into downloads just so I don't have to worry about it because I'm not going to keep this as the markdown file. But if we open this up in a simple text editor, we see that it has very, very simple formatting. I'm hoping, let me just zoom in so it is just Control Plus so you can see it a little bit better. So what you'll see is for things like bolding, you just do double asterisks. If you want to have a header, it's just the pound symbol. So first order heading is 1 pound symbol, second order is 2 pound symbols. And that's really all a markdown document is. So it's very, very easy to work with, but it makes it so that we can consistently have the same type of document and have it look the same. It's just very simple. So like, of course, this right now is easy to read. I don't have to worry about it. I can just see it. And if I export this into Word or whatever, it will appear like it appears here on Notion. Now, right now I have it as collapsed headings. So, my research experience is like this, but it's all collapsed. That's just, I make that a little bit easier because the nice thing about it is within Notion, say I'm applying for a more leadership, service, and experience oriented job, instead of having to like do a weird copy paste thing, I can just literally drag that up to here. So that's partially why I'm using Notion. It does make things very, very nice. Now, also, it has highlighted some oddities with my like I have experiences 3 times on my CV. That's because these other sections tend to be a little bit long. So I want to preface this with I want to preface this a little bit because with my CV, and it's I am not ashamed of my CV. But I am ashamed of the stressors I put myself through over the last 8 years to get this CV. So I always kind of say that through my undergrad, I did not value anything except for my career, and my education. So I overburdened myself. I worked 3 jobs to pay for college. I got some grants and scholarships, which helped a lot. But I also was absurdly involved in many, many things. And I will say that it did set me up and it did propel me forward. However, I don't feel like I had many good friends. And I would actually say I probably didn't really have any good friends. There were, it was, not to get too personal, but there was a moment in undergrad where I was having a really bad crisis, and I had a moment where I realized that I don't have anyone to call, right? So, yeah, so that was sort of the thing. But I'm saying this because I've had several friends now. I now say that in this stage of my life is when I focus on social, it's when I focus on friends, it's when I focus on bettering myself instead of my career. And my career is still doing fucking great. But I've had several friends, many people feel intimidated by this CV and feel inadequate because of that. And I want to say that, one, I feel inadequate still. That just never goes away. But with this CV, I am not going to be bragging about anything. I'm just going to be, this is what I've done, and I know it's a lot, and I'm very, very aware that it's a lot, especially for my stage of my career. Exported, this is about 20 pages. I should be condensing it down more, but it's still going to be in the teens for sure. So I just want to say, like, everyone's stage of life is different. I had to grow up very fast and had to get my shit in order very fast. So I like to say that a lot of my friends are not, or a lot of my colleagues, a lot of that, it's, and not everyone, but where I'm at now is where they're going to be in 4 years, and where they're at socially is where I'm going to be at in 4 years. Where they're at career-wise is where I'm going to be at 4 years, and it's like there's this thing of everyone's goals are different, and they're all at different times. So if you don't have any experience, that's fine. Like, that's totally fine. You have other things that you can value. And you shouldn't define your whole success by your CV or your resume. And I know I'm kind of going on this for a while, but I don't want people to have a misconstrued reality of what a bio CV should look like for a job and what the experience looks like. So with that, let's actually get into some formatting. So I've already pulled them out, all of my experiences out, and all I've done is I've just made them a slight bit more consistent. So adding spaces in between major sections, I changed it from the format of year, topic, advisor, and I'm putting the topic at the top. So in this case, the topic is like my master's, or this one is like the research down in Belize. So that's just really what I'm doing right now. I need to double check. I think presentations was fine. I think publications is fine. I need to do some consistent formatting though. So yeah, that's a whole other thing. International experience. So this is the stuff that I am wanting to remove. So where it is this like weird amount of spacing to make things look consistent, that is something I am getting rid of. So because whenever I have this in Word, I spend so much time trying to make everything line up perfectly, and that's why I'm changing it, and why I'm doing it in Markdown, because everything can be consistent and it won't look weird. So what I want to say is, okay, I need to actually update this because I've just been in Mexico a bunch. Mexico. I'm not even going to add Mexico into here because it doesn't really fit. I'm actually going to remove all personal travel. I don't think that's necessary anymore for what I have. So this is also very out of date. This CV is about a year out of date, so I need to add a bunch of shit and update a bunch of shit just based on how it is looking. So yeah, so stuff like this I need to change pretty drastically. So this is going back to this format that I have up here, where it is topic in bold, the date, and then, you know, advisor, boss, location, position, that type of shit. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to convert all of these over. I just want to start off with a very good starting point. So you see all those spaces? That just creates so many errors. And of course, like, you should always export your CV as a PDF when you send it. Do not send it as a Word document or any type of editable text file. The reason for that is because different devices may format it differently. It may look differently. If they have an older version of Word, or if they open it up in Google Docs instead of Word, it can massively fuck it up. So just stating that here. And also the nice thing about this, I can export this as a PDF. So what are the service? Yeah, I need to update this a little bit. There's a lot of stuff that's going to end up being combined. And of course, hey, this is a conversation. If you want to ask me something, I do have chat right down there for me. I do need some music though. But yeah, so do I still want to listen to Scoundrels? No. Yeah, we're doing MF Doom and Tribe. What is this song? I know this song. Wait. It's sorry, the song is Don't Kill My Vibe by Justice Justice Durr. I have it hearted, but I'm trying to remember what it sounds like. Oh, beautiful. Yep. Okay. Okay, so basically right now what I'm doing is I do everything in stages. So let me actually explicitly define this in Notion, because that helps my ADHD brain get the proper dopamine that it needs. Oh, I am in my Notion. So if I go to home, I should be able to. So first off, right now I just have CV update as one of my tasks. So I just want to add a few more. So format each section consistently. That's the first thing I want to do. Then I want to combine sections that can be combined. And then I need to update the wording and text of all elements. And then finally, I want to add in a side goal. Add links to thesis draft, data visualizer, and other work that showcases. Oh my god, I just realized I need to. Ooh, there's some things I need to add. Okay, so also we need to update media contact, add blog posts. So yeah, basically I like to add and put every single minute task that I have to do. Keeps me organized. It also removes a lot of anxiety I have around things, because now I don't have to keep it in my head. I can break that loop and then solely focus on what I need to do in this moment. Yeah, okay. So, right now we are just doing the formatting of the the formatting here. So let me just add all this in, and when we start to go through it, when we get started to go through this, I'll speak more specifically about what I do, what each element means, what each element is. I am also going to be wildly shortening a lot of this stuff because I just do not think that it is as necessary. Wow, that is bad. So, I mean, I'm gonna fix things whenever I see them. So much of this stuff I do not care about the months. I think I want to remove a lot of this stuff because I just like it without months. I don't think the months are necessary at my stage of my career. It makes sense in undergrad where you are working in positions for 3 months at a time, 6 months at a time. I think if it's over a year though, just keep it there because it doesn't really matter. Sometimes your positions may change. I prefer to do what I do here. For the Texas A&M Zoological Society, an organization I was with for 4 years of undergrad, but I held multiple different seats. I was the member, a speaker chair, vice president, and president. Oh, sorry, I just realized I'm covering up a decent amount of this. And also, what I'm going to do is I'm going to zoom in just a slight bit, just for you. You're special. But yeah, so this way I can just reference it this way. I am also, in the interest of space, when it's doing this, I'm going to remove 20. I think it's assumed that all this was in 2014, 2015 instead of 1914, 1915. So you can also see that I did put it on multiple lines, but now I do not feel like I need to because Notion will format this properly. So there we go. Let me just do this. I have to do the same thing for Hida. So just for these sub ones, I still want to keep the major ones here. So this is like Aggie Behavior Network. This was another president thing, another organization I was president of. Yeah. So, yep. So I would also say, see, it is kind of weird because this was a year-long position, but it was, it's academic year-long, so it is weird. So yeah, stuff like this. If there isn't multiple, I'm not going to worry about it. I'm gonna add. I like adding the Improv Society one, but yeah. So where I am tricky, I know I'm going to be updating a lot of this. So I'm keeping it right now. Leadership, service, and experiences. This is very likely going to be combined with other relevant skills and other experiences as to just one major section. With subheadings. So these are just organizations I've worked with. These are service things. I'm considering science communicator to be a service thing, but I might change that. I might split it out into service and education possibly, but we'll see. Urban Interface was an outdoor education org that I worked with. I'm still pretty good friends with the founder, Corey. Fucking love Corey. I've been meaning to reach out. We need to. Corey and I have done a lot together. So, very good friend. They're my business partner on a different business that I had. That I started in undergrad, where we built out educational board games. It's hard to call it a business because we just lost money, but hey, it is what it is. But yeah. So some of this, though, I would like to. I don't know. I think I want to. See, one-time events, you want to keep the date. But I'm actually going to change all this from these months to like spring, fall, summer, fall, that type of shit. So boom, boom, do not need Uh-huh. So, see, like, this got all out of whack. That was just a little thing. So yeah, I think also Markdown makes it very easy to spot things that are out of order or out of place. I've really noticed that. God, it's like I don't regret what I did in undergrad, but it's like just knowing what I've went through to make it happen. It just, oh, it eats me up inside. Like, I should have learned that balance a bit more. That's all I'm really saying with this. So a lot of these I need to convert into multi-events. So where I've done stream cleans, just do like, I've done it this year, this year, this year, this year. And then Kashmir World Foundation, my first internship. When people say they can't find internships, I think they're not being open enough to the different types of internships out there. I found Kashmir World Foundation through internships.com. I just typed in wildlife, and it was the first result, got it my second week of undergrad. It's like one of these things where, like, yeah, there's a lot of times I've been lucky, but it seems that I'm lucky a lot, and the harder I work, the luckier I am. So, okay, cool. So that's good. Skills. This is just skills. I'm just going to keep it as just skills. I want to add a field skills section to make that more explicit about what field skills I have. So let us, okay, so field skills section. Okay, cool. So then we can get back into this. Okay, so this type of stuff I'm totally fine with, but I repeat myself a lot. So, yep. Okay. Skills, experiences. I think I'm just going to call this leadership and service. And then I can go from there. So then I have employment history, leadership and service. Okay, I'm not worrying about all this. Okay. So everything's in the correct format, if I remember, a consistent-ish format. Would I need to do... Oh. Invocation. Oh my god. Oh my god, I can't believe that. So in undergrad, I spoke at graduation. It was I gave the invocation, so I led a prayer for 10,000 people. I'm a fucking atheist, dude. I actually got them to change it to make it more acceptable and more inclusive, because it was a very, Christian monotheistic God type of thing, monotheistic thing of like this and that. So like there was multiple times where we had to pray, and you look across, and he's like, I make eye contact with like a Muslim student actually at a campus on Qatar, and it's like they would say like underneath the Christian God, and like very explicit. So 2018. Okay, yeah. So then I can't believe I just had a one-liner. Like there are mistakes here that I'm kind of annoyed I made. Invited speaker, fall 2018, graduation, invocation. Okay. Boop, 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 boop. Wow, I put all my podcasts here. I'm going to call this now presentations and media, and I'm going to split this into two, because I prefer to have it. I have all these podcasts, And I just want to list them out more explicitly. So I keep trying to go to okay, and then split presentations into media and presentations. Cool. Damn. What am I doing? What am I doing? What am I doing? Okay. Cool. Research experience. I just need to pare this down, combine a few things, add some links. I think I can also get the year alongside the advisor. So this I can just say summer 2017. This I can put spring of 2016. And that was just all of 2015. So this one, I mean, August to May, fuck it. Like 2017 through 2018. So this one is a summer 2018. So yeah, I'm just trying to like simplify a lot of things. March, so this one is summer of 2019. I'll need to add this in. So my education. I think I have a couple other awards and scholarships I need to look through. I did get a grant from the university. So, but yeah, I'm trying to figure out how I want to do this to where it looks good. I hate the dates. Dates are always so frustrating. But I kind of like how I have it now. I just wish the advisors were maybe like that. Like... It doesn't stick out from the text. Okay. So yeah, I think what I'm going to do here is we're just going to go through everything piece by piece. So we'll start with my research. I think that's the proper way to do it. Okay. Research infers. So research infers regions of shared evolutionary history for Central American, or Latin American. That's the better term I think we're going with. Latin American herpetofauna. Geographic, taxonomic and phylogenetic information for upwards of 1,200 species. Defense with an additional chapter that regionalizes the world's turtles. Okay, so I want to add a little note for link. So this is where I want to add a link to a previous thing. Now, what I want to do here, like this date thing is kind of throwing me off still. Whatever. Okay, so now when we get to, so yeah, this is my current research, and really, like, again, I'm not focusing too much on it because the deal with the CV is that it's meant to be short and it's meant to give conversation topics to your potential interviewer. They are supposed to be able to read and like, tell me more about this, tell me more about this, tell me more about this. So that's the real key with the CV. That's what I say, because Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to just copy this. Yep, and I'm going to put it here. So summer 2018, summer 2019, summer 2022. Advisors. Okay. Okay, and then I need to add a, okay. Here we go. Okay. At the trees research station, I have been intern in 2018, intern leader, an intern, the intern coordinator in 2019, and led trips to fund independent research in 2022, and led conservation trips, to fund independent research in 2022. My research there has largely focused on herpetological topics, on herpetology. However, I have also assisted, directed, or designed projects from that capture a wide taxonomic breadth. These projects and relevant knowledge is discussed below. Spring, summer. In summer of 2018, intern coordinator for months, and in summer of 2022. There we go. It's an intern in this. Okay. So I do not need this anymore. So then here we go, major projects. Yeah, so I don't want to go into too much detail with any of the projects. Like, this is plenty of detail. So first, let's do it like this. I think what I'll do is I'll bold and do that. So we're going to move this down here. So yep, we will keep one line of space between them. Were collected of lab images were taken. So yeah, this project I have such hard feelings of. Hey, what's up? We're going through my CV and talking about the research that I've been doing. I was about to say, I had this project rearing blue-spotted tree frogs, Smelisca cyanosticta, which here, I'll pull up a quick picture of them. and we found some eggs that were fresh. So I brought them up into the lab. Yeah, these gorgeous little tree frogs. Here's a really good pic showing the blue spots on the side. And yeah, some of them get these crazy blues in them. Crazy, crazy, crazy. One of my favorite frogs. I've done so much research with them. They've always been one of my favorites. But we did this one where I was trying to rear them up in the lab and like show them through all of the stages of larvae development. And I don't know where the data is. I lost data for 2 of the projects with them, and we just don't know where. Like, we don't even know how it could be lost because it's like it makes no sense how we lost the data. So, yep. Like here's another one. I did a gut content analysis with that species and a sister species. Actually, I'm not going to keep space between these. I'm going to keep space between sections, but not listed items. Okay, so now is where I add all of these various random ass tasks. Okay, so now miscellaneous project tasks and initiatives. Maintenance analysis of camera trap array, maintenance of malaise traps, rearing, misnetting for bats and birds, misnetting, extracting, and collecting data on bats and birds. Audio and visual. Life history traits, I believe this is already done. Oh my god, yeah. Herpetofauna survey should be a major section, actually. Oh my god, and then I have the hybridization study. Jesus Christ. Herpetofauna surveys. Oh my god, I have some other random ass shit. Conducted several dozen randomized surveys throughout the tree's property for herpetofauna. Surveys were designed along randomized surveys were randomized for direction, start time, and location. Data collection was accomplished using digital surveys, custom created in ODK Collect. Cool. How'd you get funding for all this? So a lot of it was the station had funding. So a lot of the Belize ones, the station had the funding, and I was there as an employee. And they, like, I was managing interns, for example. And the cool thing is, a lot of this shit is just like cheap as hell to do. And they were like, if we have the shit, go do it. Permitting is a lot easier. Project approval is incredible. I mean, it's just like, I think of a project. 2 days later, we're starting it. Like, we're just like, make sure it's equitable, make sure it's equitable, safe for the animals, and not, a problematic thing. Things like the herp surveys are easy. Like, there's no cost. It's just us going out there. The gut content analysis was super easy because we just needed the microscope, which they already had. We needed the syringe and tubing to flush their stomachs. And, that's like a couple bucks, and water, of course, is free. And then, radio telemetry, they have the funding for that. Larvae development, they had stuff. So I was really like, what resources do I have, and what projects can I create with those resources? Yeah, so I'm big on finding free things. So, yeah. So then, okay, wait, I just want it to be not a list. Okay. Hybridization of Reina, Giuliani, and Reina. Oh gosh, what is it? I think it's just that. Yeah, okay. So no, past work has shown the prevalence, has shown that 2 Reynad frogs, Reina, Giuliani, and Reina. Let me actually check if it's Reina or Lithobates really quick. Reina v. Lithobates. Yeah. Yeah. There's a few marine stations in Belize. I know there's a couple. There's a few that do like whale shark research, and there's a lot with the corals out there. Actually, Miss Mo, she does like a lot of coral restoration. Like that's her whole thing. So she does coral restoration and kelp farming and like manatee watching. She's an incredible woman. Like I respect the shit out of her. And yeah, but they do stuff. But it's like Belize is such a poor country. There's not much funding opportunities. So that's the trick. You got to really come in with your own funding, or be hired through the station and then do your research that way. So that's kind of like the other side of it. But there's not many that can. Yeah, I think most people are still using Reina. So I'm going to go with Reina. So, cool. Frogs are likely hybridizing continue that work. I have been continuing that work by sampling adults and tadpoles across the elevation range are likely hybridizing, despite life history traits forming implicit life history traits, geographic life. Yeah, it's just life history traits forming implicit barriers. By sampling across the elevation range, investigating, noting, oh my god, what is, I'm trying to, like, it's mouth morphology, oral morphology of tadpoles, noting oral morphology of tadpoles, and looking for a source, looking for and noting oral morphology of tadpoles. Okay, cool. I'm also removing all periods at the end. I don't know why, but I just feel like I should. Okay. So there we go. So that one is good. We do not need to re-say there. We do not need to do that. Wow. Yep. Okay. Maintenance of the tropical lab. Lab manager is just more lab manager, collections manager, for herp, insect collections, lab manager, gear, stock, in general. Gear checks. I'll do gear checks, keeping stock, and general organization. Checklist of avian species on property. And morphology. Oop, not 56 months. Of mammal camera trap array, made some malaise of insect. Okay, let me move the education stuff to the very end. I want to focus on what roles I've had, the research I've done. I'm trying to make sure I've seen everything. Oh my god. Leading stream ecology workshops, leading night hikes for visitors, leading guided night hikes for visitors. God, I have like 5 other projects I've been thinking of. I actually think that this should be all tabbed over. Cool. Just so it's more consistent. Okay. Then that's, I mean, a lot of the research in Belize has been a big thing. I'm gonna run to the bathroom real quickly. Okay. Hold on. Sorry, I'm like, so yeah, this is for a job that I'm applying to, and I'm just like, oh god, it's gonna be an amazing job if I get it. It's gonna like life-changing type of thing. But I do not want to jinx it, so I'm not gonna say it aloud, because I am superstitious, I guess. But I've been like trying to practice the whole like, what is your greatest strength, what is your greatest weakness, like your standard interview questions. Because, like, the funny thing is, I haven't been really interviewed before, like, not in, like, a very formal job sense. I've only been interviewed, you know, like, grad school, but that's not really an interview. Like, that was just like a, who are you, man? What's up? How you doing? You know? And then, I've gotten a lot of just recommendations to jobs, so that's been, like, the major thing. So, okay, I do not need this again, which is awesome. Advisor, Dr. Duncan McKenzie, and Dr. Christine. That's not really right. With Arribadas. Ooh, I misspelled it. Wow. In Astianal, Costa Rica, surveys are conducted through the length of the Arribada and involve taking morphology turtles and laid eggs, as well as blood collections from selected turtles. Yep, that was just there for a week. Yep. Complete inventory of herpetofauna fauna in Houston, Texas, using traditional surveys and citizen science data. This was an independently designed, implemented, and conducted research project. This was an independent. I'm still breaking myself with my over-wordiness. With assistance from, I was like underselling that. Sourcing materials, acquiring funding source, receiving approval from IACUC, writing a check for both funding sources and other details. And writing technical write-ups for both funding sources for all interested parties. Research was presented at various venues and was published in 2021, I think. Oh gosh, the GRFP, I remember doing that. Like, it was that was a rough time. Yeah, because like I didn't get it and stuff, and it was like I thought I was a really good applicant, but I know it's a crapshoot, and that's kind of the problem with it. So like that was a good year of growth for me. Sorry, mic almost fell. But yeah, it's tough. Like I think the way they do it is just so wrong. Like. It's I don't know. It's hard, but it's awesome when people get it. So I'm always like, do it, because I think that's everyone. It's like we all hate it, but everyone says to do it. This project determines around Brazos County, Texas. Fortnightly, I maintained. Fortnightly, I maintain our recorders and analyze recorded audio using Classify. Okay, cool. Data. Fighting all these typos is going to be the death of me. Published. Okay. Including captive breeding, incubating eggs, and monitoring the growth rate of hatchlings over a period of 8 months. Yep. Assisted with a field expedition to Panama around El Quipio National Park. The attention to collect from native snakes. Yep. Sorry, just removing some periods at the end for a consistency thing. God damn it, I'm Grammarly. I know. I mean, this one captures a lot of it, but I just need to add it in. Ooh, need to italicize this. Need to italicize this. Oh my god, yep. Okay, and then we have, oh, no. Okay, and then I have here, it is the effects of moon cycle on wildlife. So, okay. This project uses data from netted bats. Uses I think it's 5 years. I think it's 5 years, yeah. 5 years of data from misnetted bats on the tree's property to assess how this is actually a new project, so to assess how moon cycle affects their behavior. I have assisted with the data collection I can kind of like, I'm always available in various capacities. Oh my god, there was a research project I helped out with at one point. I forgot about that. In various capacities for the past few years. For my primary. However, my primary goal is model building, data cleaning slash has been data cleaning, model building, and overall analytical design. Cool. Whatever. Okay, so this is just whatever. This is whatever. I think all the others is fine. It's just the Belize one. There's so many fucking things. Okay, presentations and media. I'm splitting this up into presentations and podcasts and other media. Okay, so first what we'll do is we'll just do this. So we're going to call it presentations. And then, okay, so these should all be italicized. Or should they be bolded? Oh, no, these should just be italicized. And then these should be bold and italicized. There we go. Okay. There we go. And then I'm having a moment now. Oh god, no, that doesn't work. Is it the bottom one? No. Top one is bold and italicized. Then you want to bold. Okay, these should be bolded and not italicized, and these should be italicized. Okay, there we go. Okay, so panelists. So these are fine. Okay, so now the podcasts, we're just moving them all down because there's so much repetition. So I'm going to just have a thing at the very end. Okay, so then podcasts, and podcasts will be bold and italicized. That's what I'm needing. There we go. Okay, and then boom. Cool. Oh god, Nova Conservation. That whole fucking bullshit. Ugh. Yeah, I need to go through and update this. Luckily, I updated it on my Instagram already. So. Yeah. Okay. So as I go through it, I'm just going to keep moving them down there. Cool. Oh, here we go. Specimens. Forgot about that one. Okay, so these are... Yep. Cool. And then here's 3 more podcasts. Yeah, this should really help things look a lot more clean. So... Invited speaker. And I'm going to change all of them to speaker or guest. Good lord. Yeah, the podcast list is just growing like crazy. Boom. Here's 3 more. Okay, here's a podcast. This is a panel, so if I'm a participant, then I am a panel. But I wasn't a panelist. That's fine. So let's actually just get all of... Okay, I think I did get all of these podcasts out. I do need to update it, though, so I'll do that in just a second. Invited speaker, no boundaries, limited community event. Oh, I can just take invited, because I'm always invited, right? So, speaker, panelist, you know, that type of shit. Okay, there we go. And I need to add a few things. Oral presentation. Okay, speaker. Okay, let's just remove invited really quick. Let's just do that. And so we're going with, I'm gonna go presenter. No. Presenter or speaker? I like presenter. So, boom. Yeah, my presentation one is probably one of my stronger sections. I mean, I know a lot of my stuff is pretty strong. I almost think... Yeah. Do this one, oral presentation, poster presentation. There we go. I think what I might do is do 2020 and earlier. Let's do that. It'll just help out with the formatting a little bit. There we go. That helps a lot. I think I can make this maybe just 2021. Like, I don't really give a shit when it was, and I don't think most people do either. So then 2022, what I've done thus far, which I'm not really sure. Okay, so let's remove invited guest because that's all podcasts. You're an invited guest on all podcasts. And then I need to update all of these because I've done a lot of presentations. Oh god, would I add hosting? Hosting shows as... Huh. Recording presenter. Who be texting me? Cool. There we go. Okay, so let me just update the podcasts. I'm gonna add that. No, I'm just gonna do that real quick. Because I have a media and me section on. Okay, so be provided we got. Did I include shit talk and banter? I did not. So let me do that now. Shit talk and banter. Conservation tribe I got. We do have nature talks. I have that one. I have that one. I have that one. Did I go? Yeah, Dr. Mike's Universe. Did mammals. Oh. I do have publications about me. Whatever. Oh. Be Curious Beings. I should have that. Yep, got that. Rewild Algae I have. On Wildlife I have. I have Specimens. I have that one. It's a Wildlife? Did I include that one? I did not. So it's a Wildlife. Nova. Oh, and then Audemic. The Research Beat. Audemic, the Research Beat. God, and I've been on a couple others that I don't think I added up here yet. Whatever, it is what it is. There's a certain point where, like, all of them just, like, kind of blend together, you know? Like, it doesn't matter if you have 10 or 30, like, you know what I mean? How many do I have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. Offline TV, right? Was that? No. It was... Oh god, what was that one called? I'm struggling with it now. I think it was offline.tv. What's the podcast name? The problem is some of these have changed. Offline.tv. Oh, that's dumb. I'm good. Oh my god. Stop it. Stop, Google. Stop it. No. What was this one? Offline. maybe it wasn't TV. Offline wildlife, and then like do podcast of probably Earth Offline. That's what it was, and that was with the Earth Offline. There we go. That's what it was. There we go. I was like, offline TV is something else entirely. Okay, so we need to include a. Okay, so then what's Gazelle's last name? What is her last name? Shit. Jones, Dylan, and Kilburn, Vanessa, Indy, the effects of moon cycles on the behavior of Belizean bat species. Okay, I'm also going to bold all of these titles. Oh, wow, I still say submitted to checklist? Bro, that's been published. Checklist, Coyote. Okay, hold on. Checklist, Coyote, Belize, Pensoft. Here we go. Boop, boo, doo, 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 doo. Let me get the DOIs and all that fun business. Hottest. I just don't know. That other one that I have, checklist Edith L. Moore. Okay. Ooh, I got 4 citations. I don't fucking follow this shit at all. This is my undergrad thesis, man. It is pretty cool to see it published, though. Yeah. We just did a herp survey in Houston, so this is what I did for my undergrad. Boom, look at that. I should make a post about that. I think that'd be kind of neato. And also, I need to reverse the order of all this shit. Okay. And then, boom. Okay, Dylan. Yep. Why do I not know Gazelle's last name? Holy shit. Oh, and then, other media. And this is where I can link. Okay, so Jones launch. Okay. Okay, and then daily inspiration. Meet Jones. San Diego Voyager. This. And then Dylan Jones Yep. Launch blog. Okay, and then problem is there's a basketball star with my name, so Dylan Jones. I need to get higher up in this shit. Oh god, there was one other one. Houston Audubon. I misspelled that, but fuck it. Edith Moore Herp Study, 2018. Audubon. Herp Study. Final report, Houston Audubon. Okay, and then we have Jones Dylan 2021. Okay, so now we go to the learn adventurously. Oh, I should probably go to my website to check out shit. I should get this thing published. Could I add this to my thesis? Would that be too wrong? Would that be too out there? GIF is fucked. Oh wow, I did such a good write-up of this. This is like, oh yeah, inaccurate, and I misspelled accurate. That sounds about me. All these publications I did for Kashmir, but I don't even think the links work. Yep. Outdated links. That's fine. I want to change all this. So yeah, this is a pretty chill thing, but it's just needing to be done. Nope, make it a chapter. Yeah, I know, right? It's just so different than the rest of my research. But I did it because I needed to understand how to do spatial analyses a lot better. So I'm almost like I already have the fucking write-up for methods. Okay. Please. 2021. 2 months. No, it was exactly 1 month. Okay. Trip leader. Research assistant. Cool. also think that we can bold, if we're going with this format where the subheadings are always bolded and italicized, like right here, I think that would be very nice. Very, very nice. Oh, I need to add the presentations in 2022, that's fine. Let's make sure there is a space between the major sections. I don't know why I just removed that. Okay. These will stick. These are fine. These are fine. These are fine. Okay. Employment history is going to be a bitch to go through. I already know it. Why is he barking so much? The fuck? Oh, wait. Sorry, I just had to check. I'm meeting up with someone in just a bit. It's a pretty cool little blog, though. I did the little, I mean, just kind of had it up for a second. Yeah, because this one I did a more abbreviated overview, but basically I took the USGS. I think I'm actually gonna make this a project. I'm gonna expand this in research because it's a really fucking good project, and it's so important for me. And then I'll put that up at the very top. Is the United States protecting its amphibian biodiversity? I did this last year. I'm just going to say I did it summer of 2021. Advisor. My advisor doesn't even know about it, so it'd be wrong to put him. Independent. Well, I guess I wouldn't have an advisor then. I am going to do this format. It's just, there's no need to fucking overdo it. What is he barking at? Hold on. What you barking at? Chill, bro. Chill. It's all fine. Everything is okay. Sorry. Roommate's dog just going kind of nuts, so. He's a sweetheart, though. But yeah, I am going to change it up to this format. I just think it's going to be a little bit, 2019. I can put 2018, 2019. Oh, did I? No, I didn't do anything. Never mind. Summer 2022. We'll figure this out. I don't know. I'm just going back and forth on a lot of this formatting. Because I want to just I want to basically condense lines down. That's really my goal. Because right now it's just too long, but it's my CV and it is solid. So, independent. This project was designed for. This actually is a good point for this job. More familiar with GIS and spatial analyses in R. Okay, how do I want to say this? Yeah. Okay, so there. Project. Oh, I don't want to do it as a subheading. Okay, so project took the USGS protected areas database and overlapped it with and uncovered the amount of amphibian habitat threatened. This project used restricted area base. IUCN range maps. And IUCN range maps of all U.S. amphibian species to uncover the degree of protected land for threatened amphibians. So yeah. This compared the I'm pretty proud of this blog. I really want to do this longer term, but I just need to like get shit off of my chest. It's also interactive. Let me find this. Protected land for threatened amphibians. A condensed write-up. Of this project. Condensed write-up of this project is on my blog at.com. It may be used for future publication or into my thesis, into my master's thesis. To infer the degree of protection for threatened amphibians. Protection for threatened amphibians. Analyses were primarily conducted in R with some minor manipulation in QGIS. A write-up of this project is found on the blog. Okay. Good. I think these are going to need to be... Oh, you know what though? This. Oh, wait. You know what I think I see now. So... This is what it needs to be. This is what it needs to be. This is what it needs to be. So, okay. This is why this format, the whole time this format was like really kind of fucking with me, and I didn't know why. And it's because it just don't make sense. Wait, I think if I highlight all and then convert them to, oh no. And then, wait, turn into a bulleted list. Okay, well, it saves me just a bit of time, so YOLO. God, we did so fucking much at trees, it's insane. I should learn how to spell. Okay, getting this in order. That looks good. We'll need to adjust the formatting in my presentations in media section. It's all condensed over, so let's just... Oh, wait. that's what's going on too. Okay, hold on. A few things are not actually underneath the research section. Okay, oh, wait, so let's, okay, order of operations. Change that back, because that is actually correct. And then move all of these back underneath here. And then backshift it. Oh, wait, is that the problem? It is, what the fuck? That's where it needs to be. Okay, I just fucked up a little bit. Formatting. But this formatting is much easier to figure out than fucking Word, you know? God, I hate Word so much. There we go. Then let's add in a space, and then it should be good. Okay. I'll need to re-add some presentations. This will all be when I double check my shit. Okay, how is research experience looking like? I think research experience is done, which is good. Education, not much to do there. Presentations and media looked good. Publications should be up to date. I don't think there's anything else there. International experience is fine. Let's get through the slog that is employment history. Jesus fucking Christ. I need to add a few things. Okay, so I need to add in from... wait, January, February, what comes before October? That's the 9th month, so July, August, September. September of 2022 to current. So, all of this. Okay, no, I don't want to add a comment. What I'm going to do is, LLC, boom. Then I like this. I guess I never did employment history. Okay. Oh no, I am not doing that anymore. I can finally put it as done. Because fuck them. God, I fucking hate them. Oh, I hate fucking SDSU so fucking much. Local director. I'm going to be fixing a lot of this shit. Oh god, there's like so many fucking things I need to fucking change and add. Yeah. I might have to go in like a second, but I'll be back. I just have a buddy who's picking up a climbing pad he left here, so. Ooh. Yeah, I need to reduce this down. United States. There we go. Okay, okay, okay. Wow, that actually wasn't that bad. I just need to condense a lot of this down. Okay, I don't know why it didn't. There we go. Company I founded. Okay. Learn Adventurously is a company. Learn Adventurously. Is largely a travel and educational I market and organize trips to Belize for and organize conservation focus trips to Belize. For travel, I market and organize conservation focused trips to Belize. Plans to expand markets. For education, I design online courses. I design and sell online courses, such as fundamentals of R for biologists, managing spatial data. I guess that's a little thing that I'm gonna do with spatial data. Managing spatial data in R, creating digital forms for research. Oh my gosh, just keep it as well as. Okay, that's all I need for that. Okay, so for this one, I have Black Hawk Environmental Consulting. I gotta look up biologists, because they have a specific name for me I want to do. Assisting with recreation surveys along southern California beaches. Conducting, not assisting, I am doing them. Conducting recreation surveys along southern California beaches for a cool, and then I have another one in between here. And then I have Artemis Consulting, contractor, contract work, database design. I designed a database for this consulting company, so. Hired on to create an access database that Artemis to enable better data collection, analyses, and data collection, organization, and processing. Hired to create an access database to enable better data collection, organization, and processing. database connected. I mean, I don't need to describe what a fucking database is, I don't think. I'm not going to anyways. Is a travel and education company for travel. Oh, I do need to put here mammals. I can just put... Nah, I should keep dates here. Okay, let's just emulate the construction and maintenance of a fully functional ecosystem. Business partner. Okay, this actually now can be combined. So kind of what I'm doing is I'm just shortening things. If I can combine things, I want to. So. See, this is the most relevant job to what I'm applying for, so I really want to make sure this is highlighted. There are these random double spaces. Oh, here we go. My longest running job started in 2015 and I'm still going strong. Programs assistant slash thesis reviewer. Okay, so I'll, because that's my major role right now. Thesis reviewer for the undergraduate research scholars program. Okay, let's put those dates below. Over 150 reptiles and amphibians. Fucking love the family business one of whatever the hell they wanted me to do. I'm trying to keep things loose, but I also want to like showcase I have a lot of skills, so that's the thing. Okay. Oh yeah, leadership and service is also a bullshit section. I do need to add in here mammals. Mammals, producer and host. I think it's fair to say I did this from... Stop bolding things, bro. You know, I'm just gonna say 2021 through 2022, and I kept doing Control B. Stop bolding it. Mammals is a major focus production company that paid for me to produce a series of live streams. That is a niche focus production company that hired me to produce and host a series of live streams, including Naturalist Showdown, the nature-themed live-streamed game show that raised over $3,000 to I want to make sure NARB. Oh my God. Make sure I get this right. Native American Legal Fund. Is that in NA? Native American Rights Fund. I was like, I'm getting all the words. Rights Fund and Charity Water. Our other production was. Our other production is history, nature, theater, a 1-minute short film festival. A 140-page ebook for biologists is distributed for free. While the online course contains video lectures and mastery challenges. I think I'm just biologist with Blackhawk actually for a NDA, for a non-disclosure agreement. I'm just gonna put for a confidential project along Southern California Beach. I think everything is coming together. Okay, I'm pretty happy with this so far. The contract database designer. Cool. Leadership and service, organizations. This is one that I really need to fucking figure out. So this one, I just have so many random dates and everything, but I want to condense this down, and I think what I want to do is keep it in this format right here, where it's just like positions held with the years, and then just remove these years altogether. So it would be more like so something like ambassador, and then I would italicize this. Not even gonna do that. Yeah, and so if it's something like this, but this is out of format now. It is what it is. Oh, you know what I can do? I can also just do it this. I think that'll work. Okay, so then this one was 2014 through 2018. Uh-huh. Then this way, all I gotta do is this. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I only give explanation to like things that I need it for. I'm gonna remove this because now it's an employment history. I'm actually gonna remove the union work. Just in general, I remove union work. Because some places do not like to hire if you have union work. So, doubt it's gonna be here, but you never know. I hosted an international BioBlitz where users from the world recorded observations, not could. I'm trying to remove all this passive language. Recorded observations of biodiversity using the iNaturalist app. We recorded over 10,000 observations from 2,800 species. We had over 200 new participants, with many of them coming through a partnership with an SDSU course. The BioBlitz was gamified and created rules for top observers. The BioBlitz was gamified through a custom point schema, and we created awards for top observers. I'm actually going to remove a lot of stuff. I'm just like, whatever. We recorded over 10,000 observations. Yeah, so a few of these still need to be so all of these are going to be combined. Oh. Yep. Cool. Okay. I'm gonna go, I think, because I think my buddy's here. And I'll probably be back in a bit, but we'll see. We'll see. I need to get this done today. Thanks for joining, though.